playing, just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I've folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun.
From inside Lone Depot Park in Miami, Florida, spring training action on MLB The Show. It's the All-Stars taking on the All-Stars. First pitch coming your way next.
And now, please welcome your Dominican Republic All-Stars.
All right, just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Luis Severino.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Severino up the middle, and that one finds its way through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting second, the second baseman, number 5.
Here's the second baseman.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Next pitch is outside. Runner on the go. That one ripped right center field. And that should be extra bases. Montez rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And stepping in, the rookie left fielder. That's in there. Strike one. There's the strike. No outs. Runner on second.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Ripped to right. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's out.
He comes up firing, and there was an anticipation and kind of an excitement when the ball went in his direction that he was going to have an opportunity to throw somebody out. And that's the attitude that aggressive and good outfielders have.
Next is the designated hitter. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Ow!
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
2 outs, base is empty. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's an early 1-0 lead. Back here with my pal Singy. Our starter in this one, Ramirez. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, a pretty standard 4-pitch mix. He's got the fastball, change speeds, 2 breaking balls. You know, all can be really effective if they're coming out of the same arm slot and really staying in that tunnel for a good bit.
So coming into the game now on defense, Milcar Perez. He's the new third baseman. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jeremy Pena. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Montez squeezes it, and there's one down. Okay, let's check out the lineup. And Cindy, I'm a bit surprised to see this many righties in a lineup against a right-hander.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Boog. I'm a bit surprised as well. And, you know, some hitters work well against same-handed pitching. You know, just back in 2024, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge all had higher batting averages against righties than they did against lefties. So maybe they got a plan after all.
And that is out of play. One down, base is empty. Strike 2.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
And now it's Manny Machado. Swings through that one for strike 1. Yeah, most guys struggle against the same side, whether it's left on left or right on right, and this guy's an exception. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. New inning getting started, and now it's Mark Vientos.
The first baseman,
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
That's a hit. So a man on base to start the inning. And now the center fielder, Chase Dawson. Liner snagged at first. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play.
The catcher, Melvin Novoa.
And now Melvin Novoa. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Swing and a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Fly ball to right. Tatis makes the catch, and that'll do it. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Back here in Miami, we head to the bottom of the second, and here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Base hit center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Junior Caminero now at the plate. Tap foul at the plate. Fought off foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Pitch misses. 1-2 to count. Guerrero gets his lead at first with nobody out. Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. Outside with a breaking ball. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. And fouled off.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
0-1. On the ground, could be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. And that's 2.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
And we're back. And now Milkar Perez. Severino back to work. And that's in there at the knees. Perez getting to start at 3rd, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he's a native of Nicaragua. And that's down, a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
There's a strike at the knees.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground, and you swing it.
Off balance speed, there's 1. How about that double play?
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Now it's the second baseman. Doubled his first time up. On the ground to 3rd, Caminero. Tosses to first, and that is that.
Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when
Bottom of the inning, and now it's Julio Rodriguez. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Slice to right, fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And 1 pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. And that one fouled off. Runner at second, nobody out.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Man at second.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Throws to first in time. One gone, bottom of the third inning. Nice job behind the plate
Now
there.
the shortstop,
Jeremy Pena, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. Move to second, and he's back in on a dive.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
Sliced hard but foul. One out and a runner at second. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And he deals. Not close with that one. Going to count 1 and 2. And that just misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That one hit to right. And it falls. Here's Rodriguez trying to score. He'll score, and it's an RBI single. We're tied at 1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. One down, runner at first. Here's Juan Soto. First offering, runner goes. There's a ball, and it's safe. It's a stolen base. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Foul ball there.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. Outside low, and the count is 2-2. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Pena coming home. He'll score easily.
Back-to-back base hits. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
One out, runner at second. Here's Manny Machado now. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Way outside, ball 1. Machado working through some struggles lately.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Just missed. One out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. Pickoff throw, and he's back in safely. And another ball. Swing and a miss, and it's 3-1.
1 strike.
Soto, the runner at second with 1 away. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
1 gone, runner at first. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 for 1 with a single so far. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. There's 1 over to first. That's 2. Nicely done. 1-6-3, and that will end the inning. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. On to inning number 4. The Dominican Republic out front 3-1. Back here at Lone Depot Park, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, number 40. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade. It's just invaluable, that type of experience.
And next will be the cleanup hitter. Grounded to third. Could be 2. Fires over to Guerrero. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mark Vientos.
So digging in, Mark Vientos. A single his first time. And that's downstairs and outside. So man into scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate. Top half of inning number 4. And that's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw home. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And it's a 1-run game.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3, but he beats it. Good hustle, and the inning continues.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Dawson off of first with 2 away. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 3-2 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. And he's already singled in this game. Yeah, that's fouled off. Runner at first with no outs here. Just missed. Activity in the bullpen. Gutierrez up and loosening in the pen. Number 37 getting cranked up as well. The 1-1. Missed inside with the curve. Hit in the air, center field. Miller under it. And makes the grab. 1 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Fernando Tatis.
So man aboard, 1 down, and it's Tatis at the plate. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. And a swing and a miss there.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
0-2.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
And now here is Julio Rodriguez. A double and a run scored his first time up. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. And the 0-1.
Ball.
And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a ball evens the count. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
Now pitching.
New pitcher now,
Number
Gutierrez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. Bounced up the middle, and that chance handled. They take the force out, inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. All set for the start of the inning. And now the shortstop, Freddie Zamora.
Freddie Zamora.
That one fouled off. Severino winds and deals. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Corrals it. And there's 1 down. Now the third baseman, Milkar Perez.
Milkar Perez.
That to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2.
Number 99.
Now here is Montez. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Montez off of first with 2 away. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. No throw. Safe at second. That misses the zone. Now 2-2.
2 strikes.
Line drive. And that'll get down for a base hit. Around third. He'll score and they've tied it.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Go ahead run on base. Now the left fielder. He's 2 for 2. Grounds 1 to short. And that is the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
The shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
That misses, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Couldn't catch up to the heater.
The left fielder,
Juan
number
Soto
22,
now.
Juan Soto.
Now fly ball to right center. Miller settles under this one. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Manny
Here's Manny Machado.
Machado.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Montez makes the catch, inning over. 5 innings complete, all tied 3-3. And we're back, top of the 6th inning. Now it's the DH, number 24. Edwin Uceta taking over on the mound.
Edwin Uceta.
That one ripped, but foul. On the ground to third, Caminero. Throws across the diamond. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mark Vientos.
Digging in, Mark Vientos. Late swing fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No ball. 2 straight.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, he really filled up the strike zone in that at bat until that final pitch. And as a hitter, you sense that they're coming after you, not dancing around the strike zone. They want to attack, and so you kind of get into swing mode, and you have to protect the plate. That's when you become really susceptible to something that makes you chase, and that's exactly what happened right there.
Swing and a miss.
0-2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
That misses the zone. Now 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 2 down, nobody on. Ground ball up the middle. Marte whips it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. All time. On the mound now, number 31. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
Number 31.
And the
1
first
ball,
pitch
no
misses
strike.
for ball 1. Action in the pen down there. Gonzalez preparing to come on if needed. Torres also getting ready. On the ground, Perez to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Junior Caminero digs in now.
Junior Caminero.
Caminero,
1-0.
just 21 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That one the other way. Puts it away for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Here's Ketel Marte. Swings and misses. Strike one.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
Down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Line drive, base hit, right center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. And he takes a strike. Swings through that one for strike two.
0-2.
With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the sixth. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Inning over. One hit, one left. We're through six full. Back here in Miami, we go to the top of the seventh. Stepping in, Melvin Novoa. So they bring on the veteran, Huascar Brazoban. That one's in there, and it's 0-1.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away, if you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
And they get the leadoff hitter in the seventh. Now, Freddie Zamora. 0 for 2 in this one. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 1 out, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Here's a high chopper. Marte. The throw to first, and 2 away to start the 7th. So 2 down now, and here is Milcar Perez. Just missed. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. On the ground, out to short. Throws to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning.
Pitching.
Now on the bump, Gonzalez. So digging in, Julio Rodriguez.
The center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
And that one fouled off. Got him. 1 out.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Wells, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one.
Strike.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. This one looks like trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And that holds the go-ahead run at second base.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. You got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Pena will hit next. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. And that's outside.
1 ball, no strike.
Inside, just missed.
And you got to wonder with first base open, 1 out. Is he going to get a pitch to hit?
And that's a base hit. Here comes Wells around third. Safe. 4-3, they take the lead.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
One down, and now it's Juan Soto. Runner on the move. Ball misses. Throw to second. Save. See, the best way to catch this guy might be on replay.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the only way to catch him, Boog. When you see that sprint speed on StatCast right there, it's elite, and just makes it very tough on the defense. A lot of pressure on those guys.
Hard hit, right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Here comes Manny Machado.
Machado.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. In comes the run from third, and they lead by 2. The throw in, and in at second with an RBI double.
Waste no time there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line.
Number 37 comes on now.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield.
Now this one gets through. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. But it's offline. And they're up by 3.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control. And it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Runner at first with 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. Shoots a line drive single into right center. Guerrero around second, headed for third. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
The batter, number 4, second baseman.
And now, Ketel Marte. The switch hitter batting right. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. In comes the run from third to add on. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 4.
Picks himself up at RBI. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And that one pulled foul. Oh, 1 now. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Going back on this one. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. So 9 batters come to the plate. 4 of them score. We look ahead to inning number 8. The All-Stars out front here, 7-3. Now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. Jose Orozco.
Well, with his speed, he could really make some things happen leading off.
Anthony Dominguez is checked into the game.
Now pitching.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Dominguez.
Out to center, Rodriguez. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure.
2.
If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Headed down the line. Tatis really on his horse for it. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. That one the other way. Marte handles, throws to first. That's the second out. Here's the left fielder. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Clips the corner. And it's 0-2. Lunges, but can't make the catch. And now the DH. And first offering is fouled off. There's a swing and a miss.
No ball. 3 straight.
Two outs. That one
That's
just
ball.
misses.
1 ball. 2 straight.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little.
He's got it. And that is out number 3.
Pitching.
Mejia on to pitch here. Now at the plate, Julio Rodriguez. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That smash towards center. Tracks it down for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. Backed
1 ball,
off the plate
no
that
strike.
time. Wells leads off first with 1 away. In the air, right side. And that drops foul.
Bravo.
The 1-1.
2 balls. 1 strike.
Foul ball. Missed with a changeup, and the count is filled up.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play, minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make the call with that last pitch. But neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Center field. Miller settles underneath it. He's got it. That's out number 2. Now Machado
Now
up
back,
here.
the designated
RBI
hitter,
knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Machado.
That one ripped. Back there. And that one is out of here. And they tack on 3. It's 10-3.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or...
So they turn things over to one of their young arms, number 62. He's into the game with the bases empty. And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. That's back there. And out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add on. It's 11-3.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
2 down, bases empty. Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero. Almost got him. 4 runs already in the frame. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Pitch is in for a strike, and the count 1-1. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't.
Whoa, recognize that pitch just in time, able to keep those hands back.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. Ketel Marte up next. Swing and a miss. 3-2 now. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. My partner, known for being a touch hack-tastic. All right, you walked 130 times.
Oh my goodness!
In your career,
I can't even believe. I'd win.
130
times.
Yeah.
I don't even seriously. I don't believe that.
Marte in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Ground ball right side. He takes it on his own. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs.
Always we know. Just some things we show. Just some places we go. Just some whips we roll.
This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Well, the wave of star players in MLB.
Carlos Estevez gets the ball now.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Chase Dawson now at the plate. Fastball gets the inside corner at the knees. One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport. These are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
Swinging a foul straight back. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. Man at first, one away. Battling here as he fouls it away. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swing and a miss. Now only one out remaining. Freddie Zamora getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Fastball for a strike at 95.
No ball. 1 strike.
And a foul ball. This could end it. Good eye in that spot.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Offensive explosion today for these players. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to turn this one into a blowout.
And your final 11-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.